Here's a story from Grandpa for my three favorite little girls, Emma, Ayla, and Audrey. When I saw this book at my local bookstore, I thought this book might be just a little bit unusual. On the inside cover of the book, it said that this young Canadian woman had written and illustrated her first book. I saw that this book was a little bit unusual, and I hope you like it. The story is Spider in the Whirl. Spider in the Well, written and illustrated by Jess Hannigan. Part 1, The Newsboy. Once upon a time, there was a newsboy. It was his job to bring the town of Bad Godesberg their daily news. He was also the chimney sweep, the shoe shiner, and the milkman. He was assured by the townspeople that this was a fair arrangement. One day the newsboy had some shocking news to deliver. Breaking news, wishing well broken. Town is very mad. Wishes not coming true. Wishes over forever? The townspeople, who were usually very happy, were extremely upset that their wishes weren't going to come true anymore. The baker, the shopkeeper, and the doctor were especially furious. Outrageous! Unbelievable! Positively horrible! Oh no, you poor, poor townspeople. What did you wish for? Were they very important wishes? The doctor said he had wished to cure every illness in the whole world. The shopkeeper said that she had wished for happiness for all so that nobody would ever be sad again. The baker said that he had wished for endless fresh bread to feed everyone forever. The newsboy was overcome with emotion after hearing their generous wishes. The town decided that he should be the one to investigate the well, since he was the one who had brought them the bad news in the first place. Also because they didn't really feel like doing it. The newsboy was happy to help out the lovely, generous townspeople, and so off he went. Part 2, The Well. The newsboy trudged up a big hill until he finally arrived at the wishing well. Because he forgot to ask for directions before he left, this took a little longer than he anticipated. On his tallest tippy toes, he leaned over the opening. He looked deep down the dark, damp, and musty well. A spider! Who, me? Why, yes, I'm just a little old spider. I can assure you that this isn't what it looks like. The newspaper thought it was, in fact, exactly what it looked like. Okay, I can explain, said the spider. The spider claimed that he had built his web in the well for regular spider reasons, namely, that it was dark, damp, and musty. Before he knew it, he had become accidentally rich. But Spider, what about the poor townspeople? They made all sorts of very important wishes, especially the baker, the shoekeeper, and the doctor. Important wishes? I didn't hear any important wishes. The baker wished for a full head of hair, the shopkeeper wished for huge muscles, and the doctor wished for lots of money. Unbelievable! The newsboy thought long and hard about what he should do. Finally he yelled, "Justice!" and off he went. Part 3, Justice. Oh, he's back, said the shopkeeper. The newsboy told the townspeople that he had discovered the culprit and asked them to follow him. The townspeople did not seem very pleased when they looked inside the well. "Listen here, you spider," yelled the baker. "We don't have time for your games. Why don't you just go and spin your web somewhere else and let us make our very important wishes?" "Ah, yes, as you can see, I am but a humble and trustworthy spider. I would never ever steal gold or overhear any secret wishes or tell those wishes to a nosy little boy." The townspeople immediately realized this was, in fact, exactly what had happened. You heard our wishes? Come now, newsboy, you don't need to tell anyone about this, right? Isn't there something that we can do for you in return for keeping our little secret? Pleaded the doctor. The newsboy smiled. Now that you mention it, there is something that you three can help me with. The townspeople took off running down the hill. They assured the newsboy that they were very, very eager to start sweeping chimneys, shining shoes, and delivering milk. Now, little spider, what about your secret? It would be such a shame if anyone found out about all of your accidental riches, wouldn't it? The newsboy is smiling. The spider is not so much smiling. And now the spider is throwing up a bunch of gold and giving it to the newsboy. The newsboy and the spider came to a fair arrangement, and once again everyone was happy in Bad Goodsburg. Sort of. Here are the headlines for the newspaper. Fantastic news! Wishing well totally fixed. Definitely not broken. Keep bringing gold. Newsboy now town hero retires early. Page 2, cats, fast and deadly. And that's the end of the story. The people of this town had taken advantage of the newsboy, who had to do all the dirty jobs that no one else wanted to do, like shining shoes and cleaning hip chimneys and delivering the milk, in addition, of course, to selling newspapers. In this story, the newsboy was able to turn things around by blackmailing both the town people and the spider. Do you know that word, blackmailing? It means that you will threaten to do something bad that will embarrass you if you don't do what I say. In the end, the newsboy got a lot of money from the spider, and the town people would have to do all the dirty things that the boy previously had to do. And the town people didn't get embarrassed, and the spider didn't find out his secret. I suppose everyone came out fair, and everyone was happy, sort of. My experience is that when people are blackmailed, they eventually become unhappy and things can come apart. So I hope the newsboy is careful about what might happen in the future. More problems might come. Always remember that Grandpa loves you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.